Welcome to Authors Interviews for Wonderland. And tonight we have the beautiful, lovely E.M.Richie. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, are you?
You good?
Yeah, all good.
I'm good. So, you're baby author-ish like me.
Yeah.
But you've done really well book-wise, haven't you? You've got 3 or 4 out now?
4 out now, yeah.
I think.
4, yeah.
4 out. So could you tell us, for readers that don't know you, could you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Liz, E.M.Richie. I am from Lancashire, but I live in the Highlands now, the Scottish Highlands. I've got a little toddler who's 2. And she was the reason for wanting to move to the Highlands. We didn't want to bring her up in a rough area, so we moved. And when I had her, I was like, I don't want to go back to work anymore. And that's why I thought, well, I still want to work, so why don't I start writing books? And that's what I'm doing.
So why don't you tell us a bit about your books?
Yeah.
Because I've read one of them. I've read one, and they're really good. That book was really good. So.
I have them, so I will show you. These are the Rift series.
Excellent.
So these were the first books that I wrote with Stephanie Hudson, who's quite a big author, and I'm lucky enough to call her my best friend. These are these are urban fantasy books with I wouldn't actually say that much spice. Maybe the second one's got a bit of spice, but there's a lot of tense moments romance-wise. And they've just come out on audiobook as well, and people are loving the audios because the voices, oh my god, me and Steph were literal puddles after we heard them. They are actually amazing audiobooks. So actually, don't read the books, listen to the audios. I shouldn't say that.
I remember listening to her Afterlife series, and the voices that she used for that was really good. So I can believe that, you've got some really nice voices doing that one.
100%.
Let's admit, we don't.
Sorry, go on.
It's a good job this is edited, isn't it?
Hey, don't worry. I didn't realise it was edited, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, it is. Poor Rob. Yeah, so I was just going to say, I can't even remember what I was going to say now. Shoot me. Right, let's move on.
Must have been a lie. Yeah. I'll talk about my other book, shall I?
Yeah, yes. Tell us about your other book.
Okay, so this is For Sorrow, which is the first in, I'm going to say a 12-book or 13-book series, but who knows? It might get to 4 books and I'll be like, I don't have a story anymore. But this is classed as kind of a dark fantasy, and it's set in Lancashire and set in the Highlands. And it's about a girl who dies and she has to go and work for the CEO of Reaper HQ. And Reaper HQ is where you go to do a national service after you die. But yeah, the CEO's not a very nice guy, but he's hot, so we'll all love him, even though we shouldn't.
So how did you come up with your first book?
The Rift series or For Sorrow?
The For Sorrow.
So
both. You can tell me how you came up with both.
Yeah, fine, no problem. So For Sorrow, this one, it was about 10 years ago. Me and my partner had only just met, maybe 9 years ago now. Yeah, anyway, that's not important. And he always used to not tell me off, but he was like, why do you salute magpies all the time? And I'm like, because you have to, because it's bad luck otherwise.
Yeah.
And then just from that conversation, I was like, what if if you don't salute them, then you die? And that's not what happens in the book, but it all just came from that. So it was just that tiny little conversation. But he was like, right, next time you see a magpie, don't salute it. Nothing bad's going to happen. So I don't salute them anymore. Even though my arms are going, salute them. And I'm like, no.
Salute it. We have the same conversation. Same. Stop saluting it. It's fine.
No.
I'm like, I don't need any more sorrow in my life.
Yeah, exactly. And then the Rift series, that was actually Steph's idea. And so she was like, I've got this small idea, but I can't get it out of my head. So we kind of talked. She told me about it, and then we kind of just within one day came up with the whole of the first book in a way. Not we didn't write it from start to finish, but we had a plan, and we just thought, let's write it together, let's do it. So it was amazing that she kind of gave me that chance. She was kind of write the first 5 chapters and let's see what your writing's like. And then she was like, okay, yeah, let's carry on. So that was really nice because it kind of gave me the confidence to like carry on.
And so how did that work? Did you like write a character each, or did you write a chapter each and go back and forth, or?
We've kind of changed it up with every book. So the first one, it was like we kind of knew what the story was, what was going to happen in the first book. So I kind of wrote it, but obviously me being quite a new author, I didn't know how to get like the full story out there. And that's where Steph kind of stepped in and made like a good book great, if I do say so myself. And then the second book, Steph wrote quite a lot of it, and then I added bits. And then the third, I can't remember what we did with the third book. I think it was just like half and half, really. But in the first book, I mainly wrote like about Riley, who's the first male love interest of Alec.
Yeah.
And Steph wrote the general. Yeah. So it's good.
So what have you got planned? Do you have any other books planned together or by yourself?
Oh, with Steph, we've got the 4th and the 5th of the Rift series. We thought it was going to be 4, but now we're like writing the 4th. We're like, nah, it's going to be 5. And then
and it'll probably go on, won't it?
God, who knows with Steph?
You end up like 14 books in.
I know, yeah, because like it's so funny because like we'll get a book down like chapter by chapter, and then she'll start adding things, and she'll be like, right, can I add 6 new chapters? I'm like, yeah, go right ahead. If that's what you want to do, go right ahead. But they always make the story like excel. So she knows what she's doing. She's got this like crazy brain that just won't stop. But that's what I love about her.
Yeah.
So there's a character in the third book that we're probably going to do a series for as well. But I'm saying probably so then people aren't like, oh my God, it's happening, because I don't want to let them down if it doesn't. But yeah, as for myself, I've got the rest of the Mike Pye series to write. And then I have in my head, like, do you know who J.R. Ward is? She wrote the Black Dagger Brotherhood.
Yes.
So I have kind of like a similar sort of premise for a series like that, but it's going to be set in Manchester.
Yeah.
So that's cool. They're going to be English. They're not going to be American.
Yeah. Sounds really good. I do love her book. She is very good.
Oh, she's amazing.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And I love Sherilyn Kenyon as well. Just putting it out there.
Yeah.
So what signings do you have? Have you?
Yeah, I do. What signings do I have?
Yeah, what signings do you have? Because you've got quite a few, haven't you?
So I've got Authors Invade Scotland, which is in Glasgow at the end of June. Then I've got Wonderland, of course, which is the end of July. And then I have Romance in the North, which is the end of September.
Yeah.
And that's about it for this year. And then next year I've got Happily Ever After in it, 2027 in May. That's in Liverpool. I've got I don't know how to say it. Is it like Cymru Chronicles? It's in Wales. I've got that one as well.
Yeah, I think so.
In August next year as well. So, yes. And then whatever else I get accepted to next year. So we'll have to see.
So if you could spend a day with any of your characters, what character would you spend it with and why?
That's a tough one. Definitely not Theo, because he's just pure evil. I'd probably say Riley, because he's hot and I just want to spend all day in bed with him.
Cool, you've gone through these quite. If you could sit down to dinner and ask your characters any questions, what would they be?
I would ask Theo, who's from the For Sorrow book, who hurt you? Who made you this way? Because you are not very nice.
Yeah.
Don't know what else I'd ask. I'd be worried about them all starting a fight around the dinner table. That seems to happen a lot in the Rift series.
That's cool. So, okay, we've done that one. Okay, what was your easiest book to write?
Definitely For Sorrow. I think it's because it's been in my head for it's been in my head for like 7, 8 years or 9 years. I can't even remember. It's been in my head forever. And I don't know, I like literally word vomited it. My fingers just typed and typed and typed. And it was like, it was really weird. It was like it was playing out in my head. So I was just typing what I was seeing.
Yeah. Yeah. So that actually answers my next question, possibly. So are you sort of like a planner or fly by the seat of your pants or girl when it comes to books?
So for the Rift series, we're semi-planners. It does go off on tangents, which we don't expect, but then we flow with those tangents because they've come into our head for a reason. But with the Sorrow, I literally don't write any chapter breakdowns or anything. I just let it go.
Yeah. It's so good when a book does that though, isn't it? It's like you just like type in and it's like, yeah, I love that. So as you're a new author, like, is there any advice you would give to somebody just starting out?
I think probably like, because I get a bit of like imposter syndrome where I'm just suddenly like, I'm not good enough. This, this is embarrassing. Why am I even doing this kind of thing? It's just ignore all those doubts and just do it. And even if you write like 50 words a day, that's 50 more words than you would have done, and it will create a book eventually. And also don't force it either.
Yeah, and
sorry, if you're staring at a screen and no words are coming, then just close the laptop and go for a walk, because what's the point?
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think we all have that. I think we all have that imposter syndrome anyway, don't we? It's part of part of what we do. I think everyone's a bit like, oh no, I think last time I was like asked, I was telling somebody and they were like, oh, I didn't think you were an author. And I was like, yeah, but I'm not an author. And they're like, yeah, you are. So I think it's quite common, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's a shame really, because I don't know, I think it affects things even after bringing your book out, because I can't do marketing because I'm like on social media, because I think, well, people aren't going to be interested in this. So yeah, I just need to get out of that doubt myself, to be honest. I need to use the advice I've just given to the newbies and just do it myself.
Yeah. So marketing, do you do your own marketing, or does someone else help you with the marketing? What sort of marketing do you do?
I literally just do social media and obviously book signings as well. For the Rift series, Steph's husband Blake, he's really good at like advertising, and he's done a podcast where he tells people how to advertise. So like if anybody wants that, if they can put like a comment or whatever, I can send them to the podcast, because he's really helpful, and is telling people this information for free because he wants people to succeed, and he knows people can succeed, and it's all about marketing your book and getting it out there.
That's cool. So thank you for coming on tonight, and thank you for sharing all your wisdom and tales and all that sort of stuff. It was a pleasure to have you on, and I can't wait to see you in person again.
I know, it's exciting.
We will see. So you looking forward to it?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And you?
Good. I'm glad. No, I am. Yeah. It'd be nice to see everybody again.
Yeah.
And last year was so good that I can't describe it. It's kind of like really friendly and relaxed and chilled like last year's. So I'm hoping that it carries on that way. And
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
No, nor can I. You're all so lovely, so I can't see why not either. But again, right. Thank you very much.
No problem.
I will see you in like 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah. I won't go anywhere. See you later.